Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous today, and I'm here to do another review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me go ahead and get it in. Y'all know exactly what I'm gonna say with good old Candy. Wait, I might be small, but oh, yes, there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to click that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Make sure to check out my website, missptv. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at MissTP90, as well as be sure to hit up my Facebook fan page, Miss PTV, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I was surprised to see Nene and Kenya. They were together having lunch discussing Walter, and of course, I love me some Nene leaks, honey. She was saying, Walter don't want you pudding. And here goes Kenya at the end talking about, oh, you have a guy that you want to hook me up with? What's his name? We go to Porsha's house. Did you see her house? Lord have mercy. She had about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms. Jesus Christ. Damn! That's what I said when I saw her house. Her house was just like, what you need with all that house? No money long and you don't know what to do with it. She brings over Cynthia and Candy, and she really thinks that yams are gonna put that bun in that oven. She thinks she's gonna get a Regine Hunter. I don't think so, ma'am. I really don't. I think she really bypassed 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, because that's when no. That was high school with world history. That just bypassed her, because she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing at all. Be quiet, baby. Don't say stuff like that. That's gonna get you embarrassed. That's what happened when they were talking about the year and the calendar, and you didn't know it was 365 days in a year. Be quiet. Hush. Candy, she was like, yeah, I really think now that I want some more kids. Phaedra meets with Kenya because, you know, Kenya, she does BT production movies or whatever type of movies. I don't know what Kenya does. Somebody tell me. But anyway, I know that she does something with production and all that stuff. So Phaedra meets with her because, of course, they want to do their donkey booty workout DVDs with Apollo. So they're all sitting there, and Kenya, she's giving face, and she's telling them exactly how the production goes, and you have to have a budget, and we have to allocate for this and that, and yada 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 yada. And Phaedra was like, and writing stuff down, and Apollo's like, what? Of course, Kenya is like, okay, boo boo. So what's the title and what's your budget? And Phaedra was like, we ain't really talked about that. I'm kind of with Kenya a little bit. Why do you come into this meeting and you don't know what your budget is and what you titled the stuff at? We could have met at Starbucks to have a little, you know, powwow meeting. This is for real. What's going on? Then they start arguing back and forth. Pretty much Phaedra was like, well, no, we don't want to be sweating and all that stuff. Why in the world do you want to make a workout DVD donkey booty tape if you ain't going to be sweating and trying to get no donkey booty? What in the world? I'm so confused. And even Apollo was like, what? And Kenya, she was just like, check please. So I definitely agree with Kenya a little bit, but as far as professionalism and stuff like that, girl, go to bed. Go night night. You knew what you were coming into with Phaedra and Apollo. Yes, I do agree that they should have been, you know, more professional, more prepared, being that Phaedra is a lawyer. She know good and well she need to prepare, but y'all saw what happened last time with Sheree. Hello. But anyway, my thing is they should have came prepared. You should know at least what the title should be and around about what your budget is. Money is not an option. You know good and well. Okay, anyway. But Kenya, pudding pop. Go to sleep. You should have had some ideas up your sleeve. You giving out DVDs signed by Boris Kojo and David Banner. Go night night talking about I played the hooker. Girl. Cynthia and Peter, they're shopping, and all of a sudden Peter gets like a little doo-doo-doo on his phone talking about from a blog, like a notification. What in the world? Peter, stop. So something's going on with Phaedra and Apollo. It's been speculated that they are getting a divorce, and all that Cynthia the mole can say is, oh yeah, because he be at the strip clubs a lot. And Peter was like, girl, I be at the strip club. And she was like, what? But one thing I did like about Cynthia, she didn't go crazy. She didn't storm out of the grocery store. She was like, oh, okay, for real? So what you be doing there? How long you be there? What are you looking for? And he was like, no, girl, it ain't like that. Take the edge off. You know, we just there to look at ass and titties. That's what we there for. I would have asked them directly. They just making up stuff. And yeah, he does like to go to the strip club. I mean, that's all I heard about him and blah, blah, blah. Stop. It's now time for Uncle Frank and Kenya to get together. I'm sorry, his name is Walter. I don't know where they were at, but it was all open, and I was like, okay, very staged. So he has all this nice little South DeKalb County trucking shirt. I was like, you better rep. So they're sitting there talking, and she's going back and forth about, you know, so what exactly is gonna happen with us, because she gets all have y'all noticed that Uncle Frank has a permanent I gotta take a shat face? Like, he's like Walter is like, you know, well, first of all, boo-boo, I wasn't hollering at you, okay? Second of all, boo-boo, I said I like to move fast on certain things, like brushing my teeth, taking a doo-doo, going to work, stuff like that. I didn't mean I want to move and marry you. Now, do I love you? Yes. Am I in love with you? No. Do I like having sex with you? Maybe. But I don't want to marry you right now, Puddin'. And she was like, this show has really made Kenya look like a nutcase and a desperate housewife. Pretty much. And this whole scene, I just felt like, dang, Kenya, get up and go home, Roger. Go home. Phaedra's pastor comes over to bless the house of Candy and Todd, and they're talking about marriage and stuff like that. And poor little Phaedra, she just yapping about what she don't like about her husband and all the little stuff they're going through right now. And I was even like, Todd, he looks like trying to think of what Todd looks like. I want to talk about Porsha, aka Pocahontas. They're swimming at their house. I'm sorry, that was funny to me. They're swimming at their house, right? And that pool, Jesus Christ. Oh, so I'm just mad at that pool because it's too pretty. It's too pretty. I have to give it up. That pool was pretty. And here goes Cordell, aka Kunta, with his little war wounds, and they sweating and hot. And I was like, y'all need a shade covering because it's too hot for y'all Negroes to be outside like that. Y'all are baking. Cynthia and Uncle Ben, aka Peter, they go out to a strip club. I don't know. I think Cynthia picked it, but she should have let Peter pick that because that was ratchet. But it blessed my soul. Y'all know I love me some ratchetness, but it was just a blessing to me, honey. And I do want to tell you guys to make sure you check out my latest Untitled Foolery. I'm talking about my New Year's Eve ratchet club foolery. Y'all need to check that out. It's gonna be down below in the more information tab. Get in there. But anyway, they go to the strip club or whatnot, and they meet up with Apollo and Phaedra. Those old, decrepit, senile women just gyrating in the boobies, and it was just, I don't know, it was like dried breast milk. I was disturbed for my life, honey, and they were just pulling it down and just shaking it around and around, and it was areolas and booty meat. I just, no, no. Apollo, he starts talking about, you know, what's going on. They brought up the blogs and stuff like that, and his jail talk. I think every person who's been to jail, they have like this jail talk where they're like real deep, and they go in and then they go out and they go back in, and it's like I can't keep up with that. So Apollo had his nice little jail talk going on. He's just nice to look at. That's about it. I don't need to hear anything else. Phaedra is like, please sir, shut the hell up. Like the way her face is and he was like, I want to get back to my jovial self. Apollo, the word, no, that is not it, pumpkin. That is not in the dictionary. I have not seen that. I've seen jovial. I've seen that. Jovial. I've seen that, but not like juvenile, like not juvie. I haven't seen that one. I haven't. I don't think that's in the dictionary. I do agree with Apollo. At times, Phaedra even comes off on camera as being stuffy and very, I don't want to do that. No. So she doesn't let him talk as much. And I just think that she needs to let Apollo get out the cage a little bit. And she needs to have fun with her boo. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't need to go out by himself. She needs to hang out with him. Cynthia is now like a spokesmodel campaign, whatever, for endorsing some Moscato. Go ahead, boo-boo. You better get your coins. You better get your checks. So they're having this nice little party. Everybody comes out. Fast forward to Kenya coming in. Here comes Walter, and he goes straight to hang out with the dudes to take some shots. Now, I really don't agree with that. Alright, he could have at least said what's up, boo, and gave her like a bruh man head nod. He just bypassed her and went on. I see why Kenya was like, but they not even together in real life. So whoop, Porsha was like, I think I'm gonna talk to Kenya and see what we can do and blah blah. I'm sick of them. So Kenya was like, whoop, whoop, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't even know why you are breathing my air. And Porsha was like, she had to pick her face up off the floor, okay? And even her husband was like, baby girl, come here, hush. I don't want to hear this no more. I don't want to talk about it no more. She apparently put your face on the ground. She told you to pick it up and put it back together again. I don't want to talk about this. And I definitely agree with Kunta. I do. Here comes Apollo. He goes over to Phaedra and he's like, baby, you gonna kick me out? What's going on with us? And I thought that was cute. But then the slobbering, like he really put his tongue all the way down her throat. And her tongue went around his whole mouth. And I was like... And Candy, it's funny how Candy acts when she sees something like that or she hears something sexual because she's like, oh, I can't believe this. Yet you selling toys. Go to bed. So next week, I think that is going to be wonderful to my spirit. I cannot wait for it because it's supposed to be messy for next week. I did watch Shahs of Sunset. That's like one of my new favorite shows. I'm so glad that Reza and MJ are back together. I'm glad that they hashed that because that was a mess. Gigi, something's wrong with her. I love me some Michael. He is so pretty to me, honey. I think it's them teeth. Yes. Woo. I cannot believe. Okay. I still think that Reza has like a Steve Harvey mustache, like it's detachable. I still think that. Who else was I talking about? I really loved MJ's party. I thought that was really, really cute. And I'm glad that everybody came together. It was getting kind of ratchet and I was about to tell MJ, slow your roll pudding, okay, because people really don't want to be at your party. But anyway, they just feel sorry for you. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I thought it was cute. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And down below, let me know what you thought about this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.